Hello, loves. Welcome back. So, in this lesson, it starts with you. We're going to discuss how your personal, emotional, spiritual, and physical health are paramount to come first while you're helping others. This may be something that is pretty obvious to you. And yes, it is obvious, but does it mean that most healers follow this and realize how incredibly important it is to helping others? I don't know. For example, when I started filming this series for you guys, I was working around the clock, barely sleeping, and not making time for doing anything fun. And recently, I have reincorporated more time for breaks and things for myself. I was keeping up with my self practice, but I was letting everything else go. So I also wasn't making time for fun, and that's actually really important to me. So yesterday, I went to a beautiful kirtan, and I saw a ton of my friends, and it was gorgeous, and we had a lot of fun together and a lot of laughs and a lot of talking and connecting and beautiful social time. So make sure to take care of yourself at all times while you're working with others. It will come across if you're not taking care of yourself. They will notice. So continue to trust your intuition. We know how powerful it is because it got you here and it has you on a beautiful journey. So continuing to listen to that will be very important while you're working with other beautiful humans, beautiful souls, bright beings of light. So let's talk a little bit more about self-care. What does this look like for you? So first, there are some very obvious things: eating well, sleeping well, drinking plenty of water, taking care of your own personal, emotional, and mental health and mental needs, as well as including having fun. Like I mentioned, how incredibly important that is to have fun and silliness in your life. And also making time for your own personal practice of how incredibly important that is. Additionally, I would recommend getting into nature a minimum of once a week. As you can see, I'm filming this in a beautiful nature-filled spot, and that is actually really, really filling my cup in a really incredible, beautiful way. And every time I get into nature, I feel so connected with myself and with my higher power. And it's a really important practice for me. Additionally, pay attention to what comes up for you, and anything that comes up, please journal about it, and we can address these in our sessions. Your personal health, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, is so important for you to take care of during this time. And one of the important reasons why it's so important is you can't ask your clients to do anything that you haven't done yourself. So self-care is such an important thing that I'm sure you're going to be bringing to your clients' lives. So make sure to give yourself that same gift. And so let's talk a bit more about personal practice. What does this look like for you? I would imagine if you found yourself here and you've ended up in this course, you probably already have a personal practice. But how routine is it? How disciplined is it? While we're here together, I would like for you to make sure that you're always doing a morning practice. If you do an evening practice as well, that's wonderful. And you'll see in the Healer's Quest below, I give you an opportunity to write a little bit about what that will be like during this time that we'll be working together during this course. And so just to give you an example, a little bit about what my personal practice looks like. So every morning I wake up pretty early and I do some yoga, and then I get to meditate for an hour. And the meditation that I use most often, at least 4 days a week, is the one where I'm dropping thoughts, and I'll be talking about that in the next week's lessons. But also, I like to do all kinds of other types of meditations. It is important for me to do some form of meditation every day. Sometimes it's most days, but it's actually very important for me to do some type of meditation. On the days I skip it, I can feel it. So I do that, and then I go about my day. And in the evenings, I make a list of the things that I'm grateful for. And I also write down my affirmation. So these are the primary things that I do every day in my routine. And so think about what yours looks like. Thank you for joining me, my dears. So beautiful to have you as always. I look forward to hearing about your personal routine. See you in the next one.